Samantha Bernardo united the nation with her amazing performance in Miss Grand International 2021, including that top 3 answer in the surprise tiebreaker round. Was she really robbed of our first MGI title? And let's ask the questions. What was good? What was bad? And what's my score for Samantha Bernardo's top 3 performance in Miss Grand International 2021? And welcome back to What's My Score. What's My Score is your show where we look at the performances of our favorite queens in the Q&A portion of their respective competitions. I'm your host, Atty. JV, Aces and Queens, Q&A trainer, and your pageantry insider. Today, guys, let's ask the questions. What was good? What was bad? And what's gonna be Atty. JV's score for Samantha Bernardo's performance in the top 3 round in Miss Grand International? Pero bago tayo pumunta ron, guys, tignan muna natin ano nga ba yung naging sagot ni Samantha Bernardo in the top 3 in her Miss Grand International competition.
My heart goes to senior citizen because my mom is turning senior citizen and I've experienced the loss of my dad 4 years ago and I cannot afford to lose my mom. My heart goes to them because they are the most vulnerable during this time. A 15-year-old has the stamina to fight the COVID-19 pandemic, and with proper exercise and healthy living, they can live with it. I know as well that every citizen here will choose and never afford to lose their parents. And so, I will choose senior citizen. Kapon ka.
Oh my God, guys. Alam mo, I still remember the night that I was watching Miss Grand International live when I heard Samantha answer that way on that stage. Literally, kinilabutan ako. I had goosebumps listening to her deliver that wonderful answer. And these are the good things that I found about Samantha's performance. The first one is that she answered straight to the point. Sinabi agad niya that I'm gonna be choosing the senior citizen. My heart belongs to the senior citizen. Guys, there's nothing more powerful than that. When a queen is able to directly answer a question nang walang kaabog-abog, nang talagang straight to the point, guys, there's nothing more powerful than a direct answer. The second thing that I really loved about Samantha's answer was that she brought in her own experience. Kumbaga nga, she personalized the answer to her and the fact that her mother is turning senior this year and that she lost her father 4 years ago. Guys, again, I've said this so many times in the past already. When you personalize an answer, you gain credibility. Why do you gain credibility? Because you're coming from a position where no one can argue against, right? It's not offensive to place yourself in the situation when you're the one being asked to choose. And for her, she will be choosing her parents every time she third. And I think this is one of the most powerful things about Samantha's answer was that she addressed the other option. Miss USA and Miss Guatemala only talked about why they were gonna choose the young person. That, the youth is the future and then we need to be investing in the youth. Samantha, on the other hand, while recognizing that the youth is important, that's assumed in her answer, guys, addressed the fact that the youth can actually fight it, that they're strong enough if they eat well, if they exercise, if they live a healthy lifestyle, they can live with the virus and in fact survive it. Guys, ibang level yung comprehensiveness ng sagot ni Samantha Bernardo that night. That not only was it emotional, but it was also scientifically correct. Now, ang daming nag-argue online, whether the WHO guidelines are important or not. No, it's not. Let me clear that up, guys. I'm not saying that, you should be an expert in science, you should be an expert in every single question that is asked of you. No. But if you know it and you can deploy it well like Samantha did, that should be an additional point for Samantha's performance, right? And finally, the fourth thing that I really loved about Samantha's answer was that she ended strong. She had a strong conclusion, she had an impact statement, she ended with a bang. What does this mean? Because she drew the audience to her. She released an emotional conclusion to that wonderful answer. And I thought that was a really strong ending because, you know, guys, Q&A, it's a performance, as I keep on mentioning. And therefore, if you're able to capture the attention of the audience, you capture the hearts, the minds of the people that are listening to you, there's nothing more powerful than that. And again, Samantha deployed that perfectly in Miss Grand International. And now, guys, for the bad. Well, to be honest, wala akong makitang masama sa sagot ni Samantha in the top 3 surprise Q&A. I thought that Samantha gave the perfect answer for that question, and I would not change a single thing about it. Now, I guess the question on all of our minds is this: was Samantha Bernardo robbed of our first Miss Grand International crown? Not quite. Guys, at the end of the day, we have to consider the fact that beauty pageants are still a subjective game. And therefore, because it is subjective, it boils down to the preferences of the judges. Now, tayo mga Pilipino, ako in particular, I preferred the emotional attack of Samantha Bernardo. I really love the fact that she harked on her experience with her mom and her father. And that was a strategy that she took, which I thought was very powerful. On the other hand, Miss USA took on a different attack to that question. She looked for a more future-looking answer to that question, a more hopeful stance to that question. She focused on the youth, and why investing in the youth is something that we should be doing as a community, as a world, because in fact, they are our future. So at the end of the day, guys, the judges preferred Miss USA's answer, which I thought was also strong, which I thought had a strong narrative, and I thought that Miss USA confidently delivered her answer as well. So again, guys, it just boiled down to preferences. And now for what's my score? Well, guys, alam mo, ako, sobrang fan talaga ako nung sagot ni Samantha. I got goosebumps. I was thoroughly impressed with the quality of her answer, both in terms of delivery and in terms of content. And I think that if I were a judge that night, I definitely would have given her the crown. Therefore, my score for Samantha Bernardo's Q&A in Miss Grand International Top 3 is 96. So guys, if you want more content like this, if you want to see us assess more performances of our favorite beauty queens in their Q&A, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell so that you will be informed every time we have a video on this channel. Thank you so much, beauty pageant fans. Arigatou gozaimasu.